Hi, everybody. It's Cheyenne Vasquez again. Today, earlier class, we talked about just the basic groundwork for essential oils. And so now I'm going to talk about how we can use essential oils for our children. So the great news is that yes, you can use essential oils on your kids. So this is one of probably the most controversial and mixed messages that there is with essential oils is how to use essential oils for our kids. Is it safe? Can we do it? Can we not do it? And all of that stuff. So I'm just going to kind of jump right on in because I have 15 minutes to get this video done and I have a lot to share. So first of all, is it safe? So yes, like I said, we can use essential oils on our kids. And in fact, a lot of the over-the-counter medications already have essential oils in them, right? So if you use Vicks on your kids when they're congested, guess what? Vicks has essential oils in it. So there's a lot of things that already have essential oil components in them already. So we can use essential oils with confidence when we learn to use them the right way. So this is all about how we can use these safe and effectively for our children. So the first thing that I would like to talk about is dilution. And why I would like to talk about dilution is because most of the time our young kids have very, very sensitive skin. So my daughter, for instance, has eczema. She's very, very sensitive to different types of detergents and allergies, like environmental allergies and stuff like that. Chlorine in the summer water, all of those things affect her skin. So we just have to be very, very careful of what we do and know how to treat it with our oils. So our kids' skin is extremely sensitive, which is why it's really important to dilute these essential oils because they are so potent. So whenever you go to dilute an oil, what are some of the things that you can use? Okay, so the oil that we use, I meant to bring it over here with me and I still did not. The oil of our choice is fractionated coconut oil. That's usually our go-to unless we are out and about and we need something really quickly. We may just run by the store, grab some olive oil or grab some unscented lotion. Make sure that that lotion doesn't have, any of those sulfates and those things that are really harmful for us. Just a nice organic based unscented lotion or body cream. And so we may get one of those and just use it instead. So all of those are safe and they're all effective to be used with essential oils. You can also use just regular coconut oil. It doesn't have to be the fractionated coconut oil. Anything with fat in it is going to help dilute it. And it's also going to be able to allow us to cover a larger body surface area and allow those oils to get into our skin and into our bloodstream. So what I recommend dilution-wise is if you have a kiddo that is 4 years or younger, I suggest 1 drop of essential oil per tablespoon of the fractionated coconut oil or fat of choice, okay, carrier oil of choice. You can also use grapeseed oil and avocado oil, almond oil as well. All of those are great options. So any of those oils for a kiddo that is 4 years or younger, 1 drop per tablespoon. For kiddos that are 5 years and older, you can use 1 drop per teaspoon of that carrier oil. And that's going to safely allow the essential oil to get into our skin, into our bloodstream, and affect every single cell within 20 minutes, guys. Like, that is what is awesome and crazy about these essential oils. So, let me see here. Okay, kids do not need multiple drops of essential oils to get the benefit. So we don't need to sit there and just put drop upon drop upon drop of essential oils straight on our kids, right? Like that's the not correct way, the incorrect way to be using essential oils on our children. So yes, if you go and you do that, yeah, your kid probably is going to have a reaction on their skin because it's very potent. Or like for instance, if you use oregano, it might burn their skin. So in those cases, yes, like essential oils would not be safe if you're not using it the correct way. But if you are using the right amount for your little one, it is greatly, greatly, greatly going to benefit them and help them in any and all of their health concerns. It really, really will. So how do we use essential oils topically? How does that work? So like I said, essential oils go into the skin and they get into our bloodstream. And then from our bloodstream, they can affect every cell within about 20 minutes, which is just amazing if you really, really think about it. Because a lot of our over-the-counter medications take quite a while to work, and they don't even affect every single cell. They have a specific set that they directly respond to. They don't affect the entire body like essential oils do, which is really wonderful. Also, essential oils know exactly what body systems need that essential oil the most, and so they go straight to that point. They start there and they get that response going for the body. So where are the best places to put essential oils on our children? So 2 places that I always recommend for our kids is on the bottom of their feet and up and down their spine. So on the bottom of their feet, you can just rub an essential oil, especially if you have just coconut in like a bowl with a drop of essential oil in it, and you can just lather that all over the bottom of their foot. If you have a little roller bottle, such as something like this, then you can just do a couple of swipes on the bottom of their feet. Whenever you're doing it up and down the spine, this is a wonderful place to use because this is where all of our nervous system connects and all connects at the spine. So if they're having any kind of for older kids, like if they're, they twisted their ankle or they're having any kind of nervous system issue, maybe your child has seizures, the spine is an amazing, awesome place to go for that. So again, you just swipe it straight up and down their spine. It's also a good place for emotional support and stuff like that as well. Okay. And then as you get more and more comfortable with using your essential oils, then you're going to start applying those essential oils directly to the area that needs the effect. So, for instance, my daughter not too long ago got sick with a stomach ache and she threw up, and she had told me, "Mommy, my tummy just really, really hurt." And so the first thing I did was I grabbed our Digest Zen roller. So I grabbed our roller that matches this essential oil right here, and she was having some diarrhea issues as well. So instead of going clockwise, I went counterclockwise to help kind of slow that diarrhea. However, if she was constipated, I would have gone clockwise around her abdomen. But anyways, I used that, and half of the day she was feeling better. She was outside, she was playing, completely 100% a new person. She wasn't tired anymore. She wasn't laying down. She wasn't feeling all icky. She was feeling much better. So that's another example. You can just use it directly to the area. If they have a sore throat, use it directly to their throat area. Same thing if they have like ear infections, you can do it just right around the outside of their ear. Stuff like that. So the easiest way to use essential oils on kids topically is to put it in a roller bottle just like this. And they really do work amazing. So for instance, my daughter, we have a skin roller for her eczema, and we use lavender and frankincense. We put these two guys in there, and we roll this on the back of her legs where she has it, and she has one place just like on her abdomen that she gets it fairly, like often, where it'll flare up after she gets out of the pool and stuff like that. So we shower her off immediately. We want to make sure we get all that chlorine off of her, and then we put these two. She has a roller that has both of these in there, and we put them directly on, well, diluted, but directly on the area where her eczema is. And then another roller that Amiris uses is her just her chill out roller. This is her hard time roller whenever she is just very irritable and fussy and she doesn't want to listen to mommy anymore and she's just really, really cranky. This is the oil we go to. It's balanced and serenity together, and we dilute these. We have a roller that's sitting up on the top of her dresser right now, and she also is gone with my mom and dad, and so she has a roller with her that she uses, and they know to use it whenever she's getting cranky or irritable or just not wanting to listen, very agitated. That is her roller that she goes to. And Amiris knows exactly where to put her oils, which is really just an amazing thing as a mother. Not only am I empowered in my household to make a change for our health, but like my daughter is only 3 years old and she knows how to do that. She knows where to put her rollers. She knows when she needs them. And a lot of times she'll say, Mommy, I have a boo-boo, I need my owie spray. And so she knows that, which is really, really just an amazing thing and a great feeling as a parent. So diffusing, I have my diffuser sitting right up here. And today I have lime and spearmint in there. I love those two and I love them together. So just such a great smell. But some ones that are really great for kids, you can use your On Guard and your frankincense. And this supports our children's immune system. And we know that a lot of little ones get sick more often than adults do because their immune system hasn't fully been grown, right? And so also they are exposed to it a lot more than we usually are as well. Just because daycares and stuff like that, they're around it more often than we are. So these two protect our kiddos from harmful bacteria and viruses, and they just help them, they prevent them from getting sick. So when all the other kiddos are in the daycare and you're like, oh, I'm so not ready for flu season again because I don't want my kids to come down with it. Don't allow your kids to come down with it. Like, not that you can 100%, predict if they're going to get it or not, but you can use this On Guard and this frankincense together in a roller bottle, swap it on the bottom of their feet every single day before they go to school and up and down their spine and help them not to get sick. And that's such a wonderful feeling. So also, when diffusing these, this helps if a kiddo in your house is sick and you don't want the other kids to get sick or you don't want to get sick. Make sure that you have your On Guard and your frankincense diffusing because it shortens the length of time of the sickness. Like the 24-hour bug, it'll shorten that, or hand, foot, and mouth, it'll shorten that time. And also it'll help prevent other people in your house from getting sick as well. So that one's just really great to diffuse. Let's see here. Oops, sorry, y'all. I went back up to the top. Checking my notes here because I want to make sure I have so much. I just want to make sure that I give you all of it. So diffusing oils cleans the air and it also cleans our bodies and supports our immune system. So anytime you have an oil diffusing is a great time. They honestly should be going just about every hour of the day. And there's different diffusers that have different like settings and stuff like that, so you can get one that best fits y'all's schedule and stuff. But if you're home, I really recommend y'all using your diffuser. So now I'm just going to go over a few of these oils that I have out and how they benefit your kids. So balance, I briefly talked about this earlier, but balance is our grounding blend. So this helps whenever our emotions are all over the place, and when we're really irritated or frustrated. This oil just helps kind of bring us back to our center, helps ground us. It helps us see things for what they really are, instead of it being a huge deal when it's really not a big deal at all. So this helps our kid on an emotional level. And balance is also really great for diaper rash. There is a like little DIY that I can give y'all for that as well. Lavender. Lavender is our soothing and calming oil. This helps when our babies are sick. It helps when they aren't sleeping well at night. It helps any kind of skin irritation or scrape, burn, anything like that. It also is really great for our little babies who are teething. So that is another recipe that I can get y'all. Y'all can put it in a little roller bottle and you can just roll it along your jawline, and it really, really helps with babies who are teething. Also, this is in our Owie spray. So I have lavender, frankincense, and melaleuca in that Owie spray. And we use this quite often for any types of scrapes or cuts, any skin irritation. We use this Owie spray for, and it works wonders. Even for bug bites, this is a really, really great blend to use as well. The next one I want to talk about is the melaleuca. So melaleuca is really great for cleaning and cleansing our bodies. And it also helps support our immune system as well, and the immune system for our kids. So you can put a skin roller together, and you can use your melaleuca, your frankincense, your On Guard. Where did my On Guard go? And the lemon. And this one, again, is really, really great to put on the bottom of their feet to support their immune system. And this is something that I would use during flu season. So melaleuca, frankincense, lemon, and On Guard during flu season. Make sure that flu stays away. Put it on the bottom of their feet every single day before they go to daycare or school, and swipe it down their spine as well. So for cleaning, melaleuca can be used for cleaning. Guys, if you have toxic chemicals in your house, and if you have to tell your children, no, you can't get into that, that also means you don't need to get into it either. And so what I suggest is getting rid of all of that stuff. We've just recently made the swap ourselves. That was one of our things that we kind of hung on to for a while. But I can absolutely say with certainty that I love using my oils to clean with. And my daughter loves to help me clean. She likes to spray stuff and wipe it down. And she gets to do that with these essential oils, to where used to she would never have had the opportunity to do that, because I was always like, no, get back, get away. Don't use that. Don't touch that. It's bad for you. And the thing is that it's bad for us too. So get rid of this stuff. Start using your oils to clean with. They're wonderful. Lemon. Where did my lemon go? It's right here. Lemon. Lemon is great for respiratory support for our kids. So lemon breaks down the mucus in their mucosal cavities, and really, really helps kids. It's very gentle, and it dries up that mucus, and at the same time fights the bacteria as well. So this is an oil that I really, really recommend every single mother have, because they all get that snotty nose at least every once in a while. So definitely grab your lemon for that. It's also another one that you can add to your cleaning agents because it's very cleansing and also gentle, so you can use it safely with confidence around the house. Wild orange can not be smelt without putting a smile on your face, and it's the same for our kids. Like our kids, deserve to be happy, right? Like even if they're having a rough day, even if what you're telling them isn't making sense to them, use some wild orange, let them smell it just straight out of the bottle, and it'll help their emotions. It's also another one that is very cleansing, it's very gentle, it's great for children's immune system, and it's also antiviral and antibacterial as well. Siberian fir. So Siberian fir is very great for kids. So if we do Siberian fir and lavender together, these two oils are great for pain response in kids. And a lot of kids shouldn't have a lot of pain. Like pain's not very normal for kids. But if they are for some reason having pain, or if they've had to have like a procedure or sprained ankle, stuff like that, these two are really, really great to use for pain in kids. Also, Siberian fir with the lemon is great for that respiratory support. So if you need to add the Siberian fir to the lemon, it's good for congestion and upper respiratory infections. And if you need, you can also add the frankincense to that as well. And it's really, really great for mucus stuff. Digestin, I talked about that earlier. That one is really, really great for stomach aches, diarrhea, any kind of digestive issue that your kiddo may be going through. And you can use this every 20 to 30 minutes until you get the desired effects that you need. On Guard is great for protective stuff, but you can also make your own DIY hand sanitizer, and it is wonderful for you to be using out and about, because the regular hand sanitizers that we normally use are endocrine and hormone disruptors. And so when we use those essential oils, they affect our body in a negative way. I mean, those, not essential oils, those other hand sanitizer products, they affect our bodies in a negative way. And so we don't want our bodies being harmed when we use something. We want to use something that is good for our bodies and help support our bodies. And so with putting the On Guard in your own DIY hand sanitizer, it'll clean the bacteria on your hands, and it'll minimize the threats that your body receives. But also when you touch another surface, it also removes the threats from that surface as well, which is really wonderful, great to have at the park, and when you're out and about, shopping and stuff like that for your kiddos. The last thing I want to talk about is PD Assist. This is a must-have for all kids. I believe, I don't know, here's my little box here. I just want to make sure. Yeah, there's no time, like a certain age before they can use this. So Amiris has a lot of mucus issues, and a lot of that stems from bad digestive health. So when our kiddos eat too much, they're eating things that their bodies really don't need, or too much sugars or creams or dairy products, that affects their digestive health, which in turn affects their mucus as well. So we've started implementing this into Amiris' daily routine, and we've already seen great benefits. I thought her nose was never going to clear up a few weeks back, and now it is completely cleared up, and she's breathing so much better. All that mucusy grossness is gone, but also she's having a good and healthy digestive tract as well. So Okay, if y'all have any questions over how you can support your children's health using essential oils, please let me know. I would be so glad to talk with y'all more about that. And sorry I went over time. I just had so much to share, but this is all really important stuff. So I hope you take the time to watch this. Bye, guys.